welcome to the Whitehall Road sessions from Opera North. My name is Kate Sims and I'm here with some of the musicians from the orchestra of Opera North who are going to be performing two chamber quintets for you this evening. The first of those is a piece by Mozart. I'm joined by David Cowan, who's the head of music at Opera North. David, tell us a little bit about this piece. I understand that this was one of the first pieces written for this group of instruments. Is that right?
Yes, I think so. I mean, Mozart was somebody who loved making music, playing music with friends and colleagues, and he had a whole host of them in Vienna, and he wrote it for this combination with his usual inventiveness.
Now, I understand that he was very prolific, wasn't he, Mozart? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Right, sorry guys, they're just swapping the microphones. Can we put the mic on a stand? And then we'll just take the stand out straight away so you can get a wide shot. What about if Max goes under? I think he wants a wide shot. It's because he wants a wide shot without a human in it. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'll start. Oh. Okay, sorry. Do you want me to strike it as I walk up? Oh no, I better not actually, because it's on a cable, isn't it?
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's because they want to use the big wide shot. He doesn't mind it being visible, he just didn't want a human in it. Didn't want you in it, Max. Rude. How's that? Even closer. Pop it down a lower and point it up, please, Max. Bring it out a little bit. Out that way. Max, just pop out the way for us. Thank you, Max. David, just tell me about the piece you're about to play, just practicing.
Yeah. Okay, so there are 3 movements. The first movement is it's got a slow, very majestic introduction, and
just
then
keep looking at me rather than the microphone.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, it's okay.
It's got a slow introduction, and then it goes into an allegro moderato, which means it's not a fully fast movement like you'd normally expect as a Mozart first movement.
You can keep going. They're just moving things, so testing how it sounds on your voice.
Second movement is a I'm being very boring. Second movement is a larghetto, a slow nocturnal movement. Last movement is a gentle, dancey allegretto.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then bear with. Yeah. Okay, let me ask you the second question. Now, I understand, obviously, Mozart was a prolific composer, 600 or so pieces in his lifetime, but this one he remembered in amongst all of that, didn't he? It was a favourite of his, wasn't it?
He was very proud of it when it was first performed. It was at a very, very successful time of his life, when he was living in Vienna. He'd moved to Vienna 2 years previously and was living as a composer of piano concertos, of symphonies, and as a performer.
I'll stop you there, because we're going to go back to the beginning. Is that all right? But that was sounding brilliant. Sorry, I just don't want you to have to say it all over again. Apologies, everyone. We'll go again now. Hello and welcome to the Whitehall Road sessions from Opera North. My name is Kate Sims and I'm here with some of the musicians from the orchestra of Opera North who are going to be performing 2 chamber quintets for us tonight. Now the first is a piece by Mozart. I'm joined now by David Cowan, who's the head of music for Opera North. David, tell us a little bit about this piece. I believe it was one of the first written for this group of instruments, wasn't it?
I believe so, yes. I think it might have been the first. Mozart loved writing for his friends. He had a lot of friends. He was a very sociable person. So he wrote for all sorts of combinations. And indeed, this was the first one of this type. It's in 3 movements. The first movement is in 2 parts. It's got a slow introduction and then a sort of gentle, moderately fast main section, followed by a slow movement, a very nocturnal, peaceful, meditative piece, and the last movement, again, a gentle allegretto dancing piece in rondo form, keeps coming back to its main subject, and it's full of Mozart's usual humour and inventiveness.
Now, he was a really prolific composer, wasn't he? Something like 600 pieces in his lifetime. But this one, in amongst all of that, he remembered, didn't he? Just tell us what you know about this piece.
Well, when it was first performed, he wrote to his father afterwards. It was a massive concert with 2 piano concertos, various arias. He sat at the piano and improvised at one place, and this piece was part of this program. And he wrote to his father and said, "You can't imagine the success we had with this piece, and I think it's the best piece I've ever written so far." So he was 28 years old. He hadn't yet written his great operas. His most famous operas, Marriage of Figaro, Giovanni, Magic Flute. There's plenty more to come, but he was very proud of this one.
So this was really kind of his turning point, if you like, because there were only 7 more years and then he was dead, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I
think this period, this time, this spring night, 1784, marked a high point for him, and a lot of his greatest pieces were beginning to come out at this time.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to hearing it in a minute. I'll let you go and prepare at the piano. If you are watching on YouTube live, hello, thank you very much for watching. We'd love to hear what you think. You can get in touch at social media. You can find us at Twitter at Opera_North, or on Facebook and Instagram at Opera North. And of course, you can comment in the chat box underneath the player there on YouTube. But I think we are about ready, so without further delay, let's hear the first performance tonight. These are the musicians of the Orchestra of Opera North with Mozart's Quintet for Piano and Wings in E flat major.